walking with you this Lent. So yesterday someone said to me, I'm like, I have to tell you something, like there's more than 40 days to Lent. And I'm like, I know. That's why we don't do a live on Sunday. I get the day off on Sunday. Hopefully you get the day off on Sunday, and we will start back up Monday through Saturday. So this segment is called All Things Weekend. Good morning. Good morning, Isaac. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, everyone. Somebody from my Facebook, drop me a line and let me know we're rolling down there as well. We are going to talk all things weekend because let's be honest, weekends sometimes we live for the weekends. We love the weekends. And then sometimes the weekends are the most frustrating days of the week because we don't have schedules, right? We don't have our routine set up. We're kind of like feeling like a little bit of that tension between how do I fill my weekend? Is it full of play? Is it full of fun? Some of my kids would love fun weekends every weekend, but the truth is there's a lot of things that need to get done. So I think that first of all, just starting your day, how you start your day truly helps your weekend. So again, beginning with those points of gratitude. I was telling the story earlier this week. I was thanking God for my preschool, first thought of the day, and I'm like, I'm snack lady, right? When we have our gratitudes on our head, thanking God, beginning with those praise, thanksgiving, and then moving into our petitions, it sure starts for a better day. I started waking up early, even early on the weekends, is because I longed for this extra time that did not exist in my life. I have 7 children, so for me to create time, good morning, that is for to accomplish things that I want to accomplish, to get ahead of my schedule, it just wasn't happening because if I was sleeping in, I was missing out on so much. I love that the Prince of Peace boys are here from Franciscan University of Steubenville. How awesome is that? We have some students from St. John Paul the Great tuning in. I love college kids all the way through the spectrum, moms, dads. I love that we're all here wanting to have our best day. So with this idea of all things weekend, it's really, really important to have a schedule. Like, what do I want to get accomplished? What does the family want to get accomplished? What are some realistic goals? What are the things that have to get done? Such as, for a number of years, all of our cleaning took place on Saturday. And then my husband and I sat down and he's like, we work all week. And then every Saturday you're like, okay, let's clean, let's clean, let's clean. So we started shifting to a lot of the cleaning takes place on Thursday after work, getting ahead of things so you don't always feel behind. Isn't that a terrible feeling? Yesterday, my mom called. She's like, what's for dinner on Sunday? And I'm like, Sunday? What's for dinner on Sunday? I have no idea what's for dinner on Sunday. But the truth is she's always planning, and she's always like setting that plan for her meal plans, what her expectations are. And she was so sweet. She wanted to cook for us on Sunday. And that's a great example of how not to be behind by having that schedule. Her first thought of the day is what's for dinner after her points of gratitude, morning prayer. But that having that plan makes a big difference. Even the plan just might be pizza. Pizza is Bishop Robert Brennan said growing up, pizza was every single Friday night in his family. He said both of my parents worked and we knew we were getting pizza. So setting up systems and rhythms for your weekend really do help you. Good morning, Beth Ann over there on Facebook and on YouTube. Having those systems in place, especially when you're trying to accomplish a lot. Like on our weekends, we want to do house projects, cleaning, fun, drive the kids to all their activities. I love to do morning writing. That's when the majority of my books are written in these really early hours of the day, because I realize in my house, I can have kids that could sleep till mid-morning. So this gives me a huge opportunity to, good morning, Catholic Bookshop, to be able to get some stuff done. And let's be honest, at the end of the day, I'm tired. I'm so tired. I don't want to embark on something that requires more of me. So I love that we are all here walking this journey together. There is about on average 20 of us that are getting up at this 5:45 time between my different social media platforms, and I love it. And there's about 400 of us that are making our mornings matter, focusing on this rising and shining each day. What is our attitude when we first wake up? I was saying this past week, are we clearing our schedule like, oh, I don't want to do that. Oh, I don't want to do that. I don't want to get out of bed. That's a terrible way to start your day. I'm walking with you in those first minutes of your your more Lenten day, so that you have the best thoughts. You're focused. Maybe even a little humor. I was thinking, it's fun to have a little bit of humor. Yesterday was Friendship Friday. I could see God's humor, and just I wanted to connect with people. I wanted to do stuff, and I ended up wearing my sweatpants throughout the day. And then I got a phone call from a friend who said, "Hey, do you want to meet for a walk? It's a beautiful day." And I'm like, "Thank you, God." Like, I'm walking around in tennis shoes and sweatpants, and I was able to pop over midday, squeeze in a fantastic walk, because in my mind it was Friday. I have room for relationships, and I was able to get my work done after a afternoon walk. So, just those little tiny humors that we might say we want to do something, and not. Friday is Friendship Day, Saturday and Sunday is the weekend. I'm going to challenge you. What's your time of worship? When are you going to set a time for God? Do you know what mass you're going to attend? Do you attend virtually? Do you attend, in person? What is your rhythm and routine? Because that one question actually causes a lot of stress in our house. Saturday night, we're like, oh, what time are we going to go? And I'll be like, I want to go early. And then the kids are like, I want to go late. But for me, my priority is I really, really try to make it that we're all together, and that's challenging. So if you have some issues with that in your house, part of it is the kids are less resentful when I have a plan. Like, the plan is, we're going to this time we're going to go to church, and then after that we're going to get donuts, or after that we're going to pick up lunch, or I'm just going to make sure that we have food that everybody loves. Everybody loves hot sandwiches in my house. Everybody kind of loves a big hot breakfast after as well. So what is the plan is part of having all things weekend. So I hope you have a fantastic day. We will meet back up on Monday. Thanks for continuing to invite your friends to this, your family. I have met so many new people. DM me on Instagram, message me on my Facebook, share my YouTube for those of us who are off all social media this Lent. And let me encourage you in the morning. Let me walk with you in the morning, and hopefully your Lent is going well. Your days are improving. You're building a new attitude for the day. And look, I'm going to assume that you're up first in your family, in your house. So cherish this time that you have. It's truly, truly a gift. So have a great